children, welcome back to Science Online Class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe by the grace of God. Children, today we are going to start a new chapter number 6, Living and Non-Living Things. In this lesson, we are going to learn living and non-living things, differences between living and non-living things. Today we will learn about living and non-living things. Children, things we see around us can be broadly divided into two groups: living things and non-living things. Living things have life in them. Non-living things do not have life in them. Plants, animals, and human beings are all living things. Bus, car, bat, ball, etc. are non-living things. The sun, mountains, rivers, plants, animals, etc. are made by nature. They are called natural things. Things such as toys, vehicles, furniture, etc. are made by man. These are called man-made things. All man-made and some natural things are non-living things. Children, can you name some natural non-living things? Yes, sun, mountains, rivers. Living things and non-living things are different from each other in many ways. Living things move, grow, breathe, need food, feel changes, and reproduce. First, we will learn living things move. All living things need to move from one place to another on their own in search of food and shelter. Human beings and animals such as a dog and cow move from one place to another with their legs. Fish use their fins to swim in water. Birds use their wings to fly in air. Plants are also living things. They do not move from one place to another, but various parts move while being in one place. For example, the leaves of the mimosa touch-me-not plant close when touched. Thus plants show movement. Non-living things do not move on their own. A chair moves from its place only when we move it. Next, living things grow. All living things grow in size. You know, when a baby is born, it is very small, but it grows into a child, then a boy or a girl, and later into a man or a woman. Animals also grow. For example, a hen lays eggs which develop into chicks and then into hens. In the same way, seed of a plant develops into a baby plant which grows into a big tree. Non-living things do not grow or develop. Have you ever seen your toy growing in size? No. Next, living things breathe. All living things breathe. They take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Most animals like tiger, dog, and human beings breathe through the lungs. Fish breathe through gills. Insects like butterflies, mosquitoes, etc. breathe through small holes present on their body. These holes are called spiracles. Earthworms breathe through the skin. Plants breathe through small pores present in their leaves. These pores are called stomata.
Children, take your science book, turn page number 59. Lesson 6, Living and Non-Living Things. In this lesson, we are going to learn living and non-living things, differences between living and non-living things. Today, we will discuss about living and non-living things. We see a wide variety of things around us. Some are living, whereas others are non-living things. Children, here one activity for you. You do this activity by yourself. Let us learn more about living and non-living things. Next, turn page number 16. Living and non-living things. All animals and plants are living things. Human beings are also living things. Living things move, grow, breathe, need food, feel changes and reproduce. Living things move. Living things can move on their own. Animals move from one place to another in search of food and shelter. Underline the word food and shelter. Animals. Dogs, cats and human beings walk with the help of their legs. Birds and bees also fly with the help of wings. Fish move with the help of fins. Underline the word dogs, cats walk with the help of their legs. Birds and bees fly with the help of wings. Fish move with the help of fins. Underline these words. Next, plants. Plants do not move from place to place because they do not have to look for food. Green plants make their own food. Underline the word. Green plants make their own food. Some plants show movements in special ways. For example, the leaves of the mimosa or touch-me-not plant close when touched. Thus, plants show movement. Underline the word mimosa, touch-me-not plant. Next, non-living things. Non-living things such as books, toys and chairs do not move on their own. They move only when someone moves them. Next, fact 5. Bichubuti is a very common weed found in India. Underline the word bichubuti, common weed. It has very hairy stems and leaves. Underline the word hairy stems and leaves, which give off a very painful sting when touched. Underline the word painful sting when touched. Stems of this plant also give us a fiber to make fabric such as linen. Underline the word fabric such as linen. Underline the word stem of this plant. Stems. Page number 61. Living things grow. Plants and animals grow with time. Non-living things do not grow. Living things breathe. All living things need air to breathe. Underline the word. All living things need air to breathe. We breathe through our nose. Underline the word nose. Several other animals breathe through their noses. Cockroaches, butterflies and mosquitoes breathe through air holes. Underline the word cockroach, butterflies, mosquitoes breathe through holes in their body. Plants breathe through tiny holes called stomata present in their leaves. Underline the word plants breathe through tiny holes, small holes called stomata. Underline the word stomata present on their leaves. Underline the word leaves. Non-living things do not breathe. Children, take your science booklet. Take a new page. Write lesson 6, living and non-living things. Roman number 1, answer the following questions. Question number 1, name any 5 features of living things. Living things can move on their own. They grow with time. They need air to breathe. They need food to grow and they can reproduce. Second question, with the help of examples, mention 2 ways in which plants show movement. First point, plants such as mimosa, touch me not, show movement by closing their leaves when touched. Second point, a lotus flower opens out at sunrise and closes at night.